all of her paintings in front of me already. Galaxyfi3nd is her name. He's a painter and digital artist who gets into multiple different things. Hey, Galaxy, how you doing?
Good, you?
You are so adorable. I love the punk rock look you got right now.
Thank you.
And tell me, I mean, this is some of the art that you do. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, when did you know that art was your form of expression? Like painting, digital art, how did you know?
Well, digital art, I kind of just got into that during my college years. I didn't start out with that first. I started out with traditional drawing, so like a paper and just a pencil, you
The
know.
original way, yeah.
Yeah, right. So I was like 4 years old. My dad,
Aw.
he knew how to draw. He always drew, so he had taught me how to draw like Wolverine. He's a big fan of Wolverine, so he had me trace like Wolverine,
Was
and
it in the
then
yellow outfit?
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
that's how I know me and you connected because it was the yellow outfit one. Perfect.
yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, teach me how to draw. Teach me how to draw. I want to know how to draw just like you. And so he just taught me, and that was my first drawing, Wolverine.
Oh, that's special though. I mean, I had the same connection with my dad too, so I know that feeling. He's the reason
Yeah,
why I love anime in the first place. He would
same.
we would tune in to watch Dragon Ball Z every single weekend,
Yes, Naruto.
and we would just do Kamehameha waves at each other all the time till
Same.
my mom told us to get out. So I
Yeah.
love that. I love how your parents had that sense of nurturing your actual craft to kind of see it grow now. And I mean,
Yes.
where would you want to see this grow to? Like ideally.
Well, paintings I do on the side.
Mhm.
It's just another form of expression for me. More like in a more deeper way, I guess. But because I started painting in high school, my sophomore year, but ideally, right now being in art college, learning digital art and stuff and animation to get my bachelor's in VFX animation. I really just want to see it all go towards a comic book. I want to do a comic book, and
Wow.
I definitely want to create TV shows. So
I
that's where
mean,
I want to see all this going.
that's great. Do you have any original works that you're working on now that you're kind of not yet made it to the point, but you said you were in school. Is that like the point? You have original ideas that you want to help animate, or you want to start working with different studios? Which one would you kind of prefer? I would say.
I want to make my own studio. So
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
and have
I
some
don't. There's no studios that's really ran or owned by women, um,
exactly
and there certainly aren't any by Black women. So
right.
to kind of hear that, the few that are owned by women, they are not as popular. I feel like the world kind of gets boiled down to like DC, Marvel, and on the anime side, like
Right,
Shonen
I want to
Jump.
break that.
Yeah, so I would love to see more shoujo animes like Sailor Moon that incorporates more feminine power in it. So I think that's really
Definitely, that's
great.
what I'm going for.
And I mean, what was the? Because I see this one here. She reminds me of Katara a lot.
Yes,
Is there any shows where you kind of saw that art style and you was just like, wow, let me try to do that?
I'd say it's an anime called Samurai. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Some people say Champloo and
It's
Champloo and
Samurai Champloo.
yeah, I
Perfect.
just say that. That's what I say. Yeah.
I think that's correct too because it's CHA, so it wouldn't be shampoo.
They say
Shampoo.
that though. They be correcting me. I'm like, okay.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm old enough to say you're correct. You're saying
Okay.
it right. Yes.
I really like Naruto. That drawing style is beautiful. I grew up with that, seeing that drawing style, and I loved
Wow.
it. Uh, Regular comic book American style, I love that. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I think you have something. I think kind of nurturing your talent and kind of letting it grow from there because it's not something that you see. I would love it if at some point, your paintings was in like different places, museums and stuff do you go to conventions?
Yes, but I haven't been one a long time since like 2016 or something.
Oh, I mean,
But I definitely want to do one like this year. I want to go
conventions.
to
I mean, when
one.
you did do conventions, which did you go to, like the bigger ones, or was it more like the smaller ones? Like, was it at E3 level? Those type of conventions?
It was C2E2, so
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a
I don't.
C2E2 is a one of, I think it's like E3, C2E2. All of those are like the bigger ones. And you have like Anime Midwest, which is huge still, but it's still considered like a smaller scale one. And I mean, I think everything that you're doing is great here. I absolutely love the art and the fly. I like how it's like nature sexual almost. Like it's the human figure in its natural form covered in flowers. I think that's really beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
I mean, is this typically what your paintings look like? Because I've seen some of your digital art. Is this painter you here?
Yeah. I try to transfer into my digital, but I mean, I don't know. Like, my digital style, I guess, is more like sci-fi and stuff like that. Like, I'm interested like in fantasy, sci-fi, spirituality. So you kind of see that through my art. Yeah.
You said that you really like The Matrix, which is a classic.
Yes, I love it.
Have you seen the last Matrix that came out?
Yes.
Did you
I
like that one
Yes.
too?
Seeing it on big screen. Yes, I was like, I love it.
I have not yet seen
Such
that
an
one.
experience.
The Matrix, I remember. It seems like forever ago when The Matrix came out, so it was like a good 10-year gap between that last movie. So I mean, I think that's great, the sense of nature and then like the futuristic fantasy thing, which would honestly make a great comic book. It's different not having seen it. So I really appreciate you coming on the show. Can you tell us all how to find your art? If we wanted to see more of your art, where do we go?
I'm on every platform as Galaxy Fiend. I got Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram. I got everything.
Wow, I mean, Galaxy Fiend, you guys all know where to officially find her if you want to see more like this or even her paintings as well. You guys stick around. We still have one performance left by Absolute Phase, which is going to come at you guys next, so stick around. And welcome back to the Nerdium. I am your host, E.T. Thank you guys for sticking around for the show. Introducing our musical act, Absolute Phase, performing their hit new single, The Headliner.
La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da. When I atone,
When I atone,
I feel so alone. When I atone,
When I atone,
I feel so alone. Are you dreaming? I can see it. Where is your sense of self-esteem? I can touch it. The moment's fleeting. All the drugs have led me to believe Why do I feel so alone when I adore? Why do I feel so alone when I adore? Why do I feel so alone? When I adore, why do I feel so alone? See, you may believe in me, I see. And all I want is to be free. When I am shame, I walk off the stage. When I am lame, I'll never pay. When I am ashamed, I'll walk off the stage. When I am lame, I'll never pay. When I am ashamed of me and pain, I feel La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da da, la da da da, la. Screw it.
Hey Chicago. Are you someone that is deep into nerd culture? Are you into anime? Are you an animator? Do you draw or write for comics? Are you a pro wrestler? Are you a pro gamer? Do you do cool stuff that fits within this genre that people should know about? If so, we would love to have you as a guest on the Nerdium. Contact either Elizabeth Tompkins or Maurice D. Prophet and ask how you can be a guest on the Nerdium.
Thank you all for joining me here at the Nerdium, your digital playground. Happy you guys stuck around and played with me a little bit. Big shout out to our guests this evening. You guys know where to go to get some vintage game and back at the game. You see all of Galaxyfi3kend's beautiful paintings in front of me. You guys know exactly where to find her at. If you want to see more of this, Absolute Face absolutely tore down the house tonight. Thank them so much for coming through and performing one of their newest singles as well. Their new video is releasing for that as of today, so guys, go check it out on YouTube as well. I cannot wait to see you all next week. I'm E.T., and thanks for joining me at the Nerdium.